Jesse Wagner here at SEMA 2010 with Court from Innovate Motorsports, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's got here showing at SEMA. Court?
Hi, Lindsay. We have a new digital MTX air-fuel ratio gauge. It's called the MTX-L. It's the cheapest wideband on the market. Retails for $199. What the biggest difference is that in the past, most of our gauges, you've had to have multiple devices. You'd have to wire in multiple devices to connect in order to get your gauge to work. So you'd have a controller, you'd have a gauge. So it was pretty complex when installing the gauge. Now we have one unit here. It's got all the wideband electronics built into the gauge. So you have one package, one power and ground. So it's a real simple installation.
So what are the benefits of having an air-fuel ratio gauge?
A real important gauge to have. To know your air-fuel ratio is probably one of the most important things you need to know when tuning your vehicle. Most people out there, they buy chip tuners, they have ECUs, they're modifying their vehicles without knowing what the air-fuel ratio is. If you don't have the right air-fuel ratio and your vehicle goes lean from a tune that you've installed or modified on your carburetor, you're at risk of blowing your engine. So it's really important to know exactly what number air-fuel ratio you're at, because you want to make sure you're dialing your vehicle in for the most horsepower or vehicle efficiency, whatever your target might be.
So what are some of the color options that you have available?
It's one SKU, so it's one part number. So it's a real benefit for a lot of our resellers, so they don't have to stock multiple part numbers. We have one gauge package. You can get a black face, a white face, silver bezel, black bezel. It's all included in the kit, so the user can configure it however which way matches their dashboard.
So what are the differences between you and some of your other competitors?
I would say the biggest difference is our digital technology. Just because it's a digital display doesn't mean it's a digital gauge. It doesn't mean you have digital control, the latest technology. Our technology features a direct digital trademark patented technology that's featured in our gauge that we have developed over the last 6 years. It's our own technology that drives the O2 sensor. So that makes it more accurate. It gives you the ability to calibrate, and it's a lot more accurate than the previous models.
And you were telling me before, it's water resistant, right?
Yeah, that's right. We've had a lot of requests over the past few years from a lot of the power sports applications and marine applications, people wanting a gauge to be water resistant. So what we did was we made it water resistant both top and bottom to accommodate those needs.
Great, thank you, Court. You can find this and other great products at innovatemotorsports.com.